lesson 2, next topic. What is a solution? What are the properties of solution and what are the examples of solutions, right? So first of all, we should know what is a solution. What is the correct definition of solution? या आप solution किसको बोलेंगे? So solution, exactly, it is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. अब last class में मैंने आपको ये बहुत अच्छे से clear कर दिया था कि what is homogeneous. Homo means same, in which there is no distinct boundary and the particles are evenly distributed. It is same throughout, right? And what is a pure substance? What is a substance? That also you are aware of now, right? So अब हम solution किसको बोलेंगे? A solution is a homogeneous mixture जो कि evenly distributed हो उसके particles, जिसमें ऐसा solution, ऐसा mixture जिसमें all the particles which are present in the solution, they are evenly distributed with, and it will make it homogeneous. So a homogeneous mixture of different substances, two or more substances, is known as a solution. Ab in your daily life you will come across with many of the solutions, right? अब कौन कौन से solutions होंगे जो आप daily life में ही देखते हैं, like lemonade, a mixture of sugar, salt and lemon in water, right? That is also a solution. Then you come across with aerated drinks like soda water. That is also a solution, isn't it? Or many of the examples you will see in solutions form. Lekin question is that many of you must be thinking कि solution जो है that is only in liquid form. मोस्टली बच्चों को ये डाउट रहता है कि सॉल्यूशन वही है जो हम लिक्विड फॉर्म में दिखा रहे हैं, जैसे ये लेमनेड हो गया और मिक्सचर ऑफ शुगर एंड वाटर हो गया, दैट इज़ अ सॉल्यूशन. नो, सॉल्यूशन कैन बी इन सॉलिड फॉर्म ऑल्सो, इट कैन बी इन गैसियस फॉर्म ऑल्सो. कैसे? लाइक वी विल स्टडी द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. अ सॉल्यूशन कैन बी इन लिक्विड फॉर्म, अ सॉल्यूशन कैन बी इन gaseous form, it can be in solid form also. Solid form का example of solution हम देखेंगे like brass. Brass, you must be aware of, this is a metal and this is an alloy. So all alloys are also solutions. और वो किसका solution है? Solid. It is a solid form of solution. Where अब हम इसको सॉल्यूशन क्यों बोलेंगे? आप बोलेंगे मैम वाई दिस इज अ सॉल्यूशन. सॉलिड फॉर्म ऑफ सॉल्यूशन इसलिए है क्योंकि लाइक वी आर टेकिंग एग्जांपल ऑफ ब्रास हम लेंगे या एनी ऑफ द एलॉय. सबसे पहले वी शुड नो व्हाट इज एन एलॉय. अगर हमें ये पता करना है कि एलॉय इज अ सॉल्यूशन, सो एलॉय इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ अ मेटल, homogeneous mixture. Mind it, it is a homogeneous mixture, then only it will be a solution. Mixture of metal or a non-metal in homogeneous form, and from which or two non-metals, it can be a mixture of a metal and a non-metal, or non-metals, it can be a mixture of, and it is a homogeneous mixture. Plus it cannot be the particles, these metals which are present in the solution, in the alloy, they cannot be separated by any of the physical method. That is called an alloy. अब ये alloy कैसे है solution? Because इसके जो ये metals हैं जिससे ये बना है alloys, these are in solid form but they are homogeneous throughout and they cannot be separated from any of the physical method. So that is why, because of its homogeneity, it is a solution, right? So alloys are homogeneous solutions. Like example of brass. Brass जिसको आप हिंदी में बोलते हैं पीतल, commonly देखा होगा आपने घर में, and it is a mixture of zinc and copper. Homogeneous mixture of zinc and copper. So this is a alloy. उसकी percentage डिफरेंट होती है, अबाउट 30% जिंक एंड 70% कॉपर दैट इज देयर. सो परसेंटेज का एक रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन है उसका. सो अप्रॉक्सीमेटली, सो दैट इज अ एग्जाम्पल ऑफ सॉलिड सॉल्यूशन. अब हम आप कहेंगे मैम लिक्विड गैसेस फॉर्म में कैसे है सॉल्यूशन. सॉल्यूशन माइंड में आते ही आपके माइंड में लिक्विड सॉल्यूशन आ जाता होगा कि लिक्विड है, ये सॉल्यूशन है. गैस, शुगर इन वाटर, सॉल्ट इन वाटर, दीज आर सॉल्यूशंस. सो गैसेस भी हो सकता है. गैसेस में कौन सा है, व्हाट इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ अ गैसेस सॉल्यूशन लाइक एयर. एयर is a form of gaseous solutions where different gases are mixed in different proportions and giving it homogeneous mixture. They are present in homogeneity and they form a solution because there is homogeneity in this. So gas in gas का solution है वो अभी हम बात करेंगे आगे. So now it must be clear that what is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Two or more substances होने चाहिए तभी वो मिक्सचर बनेगा. एक से सॉल्यूशन नहीं बन सकता, राइट. Then we will come across different components of solution. Now, what are the different components of solution? There are two components of solution. A solution can be divided into two components. One is solvent. Very important question. What is a solvent? Examples में आपको identify करना आ सकता है. Identify which is one is solvent, which one is solute. So the two components are what is a solvent and what is a solute. You must be able to define the two different components of a solution. What is solvent, what is solute, identify which one is solute and which one is a solvent in the given solution. Such type of questions can be asked. Now, what is a solvent? A solvent is the component of a solution which dissolves the solute in it, which dissolves the other component in it. It is called a solvent. मतलब जिसके अंदर dissolve हुए हैं other components, that is called a solvent. Means this will be present in larger quantities. The component of the solution which is present in larger quantity is called as solvent, or the component of the solution which dissolves the solute in it is known as solvent, right? Then solute. The component of the solution which is dissolved in a solvent is known as a solute, or the component of the substance which is present in small quantities is known as a solute, right? Suppose for example you have taken some amount like 50 ml of water in a beaker, and you have added, what you are adding in this, you will add 1 spoon of crystals of copper sulfate in this water. आपने इसमें add कर दिया. You have mixed it with the glass rod. एक solution बन गया, homogeneous mixture हो गया, and because of the property of copper sulfate it will turn blue. A homogeneous mixture of, or you can say a solution of copper sulfate will be prepared. Suppose you are being asked to identify which one is the solute and which one is the solvent in this. How will you identify? I told you this is 50 ml. Now I told you the component of the solution which is present in larger quantities, or the component of the solution which is dissolving the other component in it is known as solvent. तो इसमें से solvent कौन सा हुआ, कौन सा component larger quantity में है, और कौन सा component dissolve कर रहा है दूसरे other component को. आपने किस में dissolve किया, water में dissolve किया copper sulfate को. So this water It is present in larger quantities also, and it is dissolving the other component also. So this is a solvent, and the component which is present in small quantity and it is being dissolved in the solvent, this is known as solute. So in this solution, copper sulfate is the solute and water is the solvent, right? I think it must be clear now what is a solvent and what is a solution, right? Now we will study some examples of solution, different on the basis of different types. Like first is solid in liquid type of solution. Solid in liquid. The example in daily life we studied is some solids in which solid is the solute and liquid is the solvent. Solid is dissolved in liquid to make a solution. Example is sugar or salt dissolved in water, right? This is one of the example. ऐसा भी solution हो सकता है. तो ये क्या बनाएगा? Which type of solution it will make? Liquid solution, right? Second example we will study. This is mostly asked. This second point question is mostly asked in exams, that a mixture of this is also solid in liquid type of example, but I am taking another example. Iodine dissolved in alcohol. Please note it down. Iodine dissolved in alcohol. This is also going to make liquid solution, and this is also called, this whole solution when it is made, this is also called tincture iodine. टिंचर ऑफ आयोडीन, आपने नाम सुना होगा ना, जो दवाई मेनली वुंड्स पर लगाई जाती है. सो दिस इज टिंचर ऑफ आयोडीन. दिस इज व्हाट टाइप? इन विच आयोडीन solid is dissolved in alcohol liquid, and iodine जिसमें से कि solid है and alcohol is in liquid form. So this tincture of iodine is also a solid in liquid form of solution. Question may be asked in this form. In tincture of iodine, write down what is the solute and what is the solvent. You should be knowing that tincture of iodine exactly है क्या. क्या है वो? Solid iodine when dissolved in alcohol. तभी आप बता पाएंगे कि iodine is solute because it is dissolved in alcohol, and liquid is, solvent is alcohol, right? So this is done. Then third is another example, aerated drinks like soda water and colas and all. This is also an example of, this is an example of gas in liquid. ऐसे भी solution हो सकते हैं जबकि गैस को हमने लिक्विड में डिसॉल्व किया. लाइक एरेटेड ड्रिंक्स में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस इज डिसॉल्व्ड इन लिक्विड्स, वाटर एंड अदर लिक्विड्स मिक्स करके. सो CO2 इज द गैस. So gas is dissolved in liquid. This is another example of solution, right? Then fourth, air. Gas in gas. आपने देखा गैस इन लिक्विड हो गया, गैस इन सॉलिड इन लिक्विड हो गया, गैस इन गैस ऑल्सो सोल्यूशन हो सकते हैं. हाउ? Air. Air is a mixture of, you must be knowing, air is a mixture of different type of gases. And सबसे ज़्यादा percentage किसकी है? Oxygen and nitrogen. So gas in gas. So where air is a mixture, these are all gases. So oxygen, nitrogen. Where oxygen is present 21% and nitrogen is present 78%. So and many other gases are also present, but they are present in very small amount. So you must be knowing that. So all these are gases dissolved in different gases. So this is also a solution. So these are various examples and different forms of solution you must be knowing. अब इससे आपको solution है क्या ये clear हो गया होगा. अब एक बार सम अप करके देख लेते हैं व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस, राइट? प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस एंड नोट डाउन दीज पॉइंट्स. आप एक बार इनको लिख कर देखेंगे तो आपको कभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी लर्न करने में इन राइटिंग डाउन द आंसर्स. प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. First, it is a homogeneous, it should be homogeneous. It is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances, right? अब homogeneous है मतलब it is same throughout. So the size of the particles, is very small. This is small, this is smaller than smaller than 1 nanometer, that means less than 10 to the power minus 9 meter of diameter, right? Size is smaller than approximately this is smaller than 1 nanometer, right? Then the third property of this is because इसी पे based है third property, because the size is small, तभी हम उसके particles को naked eye से नहीं देख पाएंगे, because the size of the particle is very small. अभी because the size is small, so it will not scatter the beam of the light also. So the path of the light will also not be visible throughout it. अगर हम इसमें light pass on करें, so it will do not scatter the light. So the path of the light will not be visible. Fourth is it cannot be separated, the particles cannot be separated by the process of filtration. क्यों? क्योंकि the size is very small. साइज तो बहुत स्मॉल है, तो वो कैसे फिल्टर पेपर पर आएगा? सो देयर विल बी नो, अगर आप इसको फिल्टर करेंगे तो देयर विल बी नो रेजिड्यू लेफ्ट बिहाइंड ऑन द फिल्टर पेपर, क्योंकि सारे पार्टिकल्स अलोंग सॉल्यूट along with the solvent will go down after through the filter paper. So you cannot separate through filtration. Cannot separate the particles through filtration process. And suppose you, आपको कॉपर सल्फेट का सॉल्यूशन बताया था मैंने अभी. सो कॉपर सल्फेट के सॉल्यूशन को आप सपोज यू कीप इट असाइड फॉर फ्यू आवर्स, 1 hour रख दिया आपने, 2 hours रख दिया. सो नो, इवन आफ्टर कीपिंग इट असाइड विद अनडिस्टर्ब्ड फॉर सम टाइम, नो रेजिड्यू विल बी सेटल्ड एट द bottom. There will be no residue, no settlement of particles at the bottom of the test tube or the beaker. So that shows that the all particles are completely dissolved. It is homogeneous and it is not settling down. So the particles do not settle when they are left undisturbed. Do not settle when left undisturbed, right? This shows that a solution is stable. It is stable, right? So I think it must be clear in your mind. The solution, what is solution? Homogeneity main mind में रखिएगा, that homogeneous होना चाहिए वो. Like example of a lemonade, I told you, it is the taste, it tastes similar, it tastes same, all part of the lemonade tastes same when you drink it. तो ऐसा नहीं है कहीं पे कुछ हो कैसा टेस्ट होगा, कहीं पे all the particles are evenly distributed in lemonade also, right? So these, go through these all properties once again, write down, and we will study the next topic, the concentration of the solution, in our next class. Till then, take care of yourself and do not forget to like, share and subscribe so that others are also benefiting, right?